Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4 Caps Killer. Uh, this video has been asked of me, I think, almost like every other day. Said, can you really show us what it looks like playing on the 4K LG monitor? And I'll just tell you right off the bat, the LG UD69P 4K IPS FreeSync monitor, it's, to me, honestly, the best 4K entry-level monitor you can get. IPS looks fantastic. Colors are rich and deep. You can watch it from any angle. Temperature of the color is perfect. And it runs smooth. And another great thing is you have 3 inputs that you can use. You have display port, which you can use with your computer. And you have 2 more HDMI, HDCP 2.2, 2.0 inputs that you can put. So you have 3 different inputs that you can use on this monitor. And it looks beautiful on 4K. This is really a great companion for Xbox One X, Project Scorpio. So if you're really in the market to get a monitor, I would suggest this is it. This monitor right here. It's the best entry level you can get. So let me just kind of walk you through some of the games here. Let's do Star Wars Battlefront 2. All right, let's do that really quick since the movie's being released this Friday. And let me just wait for it to load. I'm going to show you in a minute. It's probably the servers. Yeah, it's the servers. That's why it's taking so long. Here we go. Now, this monitor doesn't have speakers. So that's the one downside, but it doesn't really matter because you can use a good pair of headphones. I would recommend that you use the Sennheisers. I have Sennheisers behind, right here, behind this monitor that you can use. Actually, there's a little stand that you can put behind. You can put the headphones behind so that way they're hidden. And when you decide to use them, you can use them. And you can, obviously, you can connect it to speakers. If you have a good set of speakers, you can do that as well, But remember, you're buying this monitor not for the speakers, you're buying it for the picture quality. All right, so let's do multiplayer here really quick. Let's do Starfighter Assault really quick here. I know there's a bunch of games out that I need to check out, but it's gonna take a while for me to go through all these games. I mean, I need to find time to do all. My issue right now is the time. I'm so busy, man. I'm just trying to squeeze that time and trying to get to all of these games. I know there's Destiny 2, native 4K. I know there's a bunch of other games as well. Players Unknown. I know all of that. Believe me, everything you guys tell me, I'm aware of it. Whatever you can find out, I can find out. I have access to all this information. I am aware of what's out and what's not out and what's going on. So I'm up to date. You don't have to tell me. Here we go. And as you can see, it looks pretty good. It runs smooth. Now, do you get a little better latency here? Yes, of course. This is a 5 millisecond response time monitor, so it's not 1 millisecond, it's 5 millisecond, and for a 4K, that's pretty good. 5 milliseconds for 4K, that's outstanding. You also have a nice deep dark levels on this monitor as well. They're not like super great deep dark levels, but it does have the deep dark level stabilizer where you can adjust your deep dark levels. So that's another cool feature that this monitor has, and it really looks great. I mean, the 4K 8 million pixels on this 27-inch monitor, it really looks great. I mean, you're not going to be disappointed. The IPS vibrant colors will be present here beautifully. So you really can't go wrong with this LG monitor. If you really want to play on a 4K monitor right now and you want to buy Xbox One X Project Scorpio, I would say this is it. This monitor and the Xbox One X Project Scorpio is going to look great. Not only is your Xbox One X Project Scorpio will look great, but also your PlayStation 4 Pro as well will look great. And of course, you can also connect your PC. So basically, you can connect your PC, your Xbox One X Project Scorpio, and PlayStation 4 Pro. So you can connect all three devices here, and you are good to go. Just remember the third input, it's display port, meaning that your graphics card on a PC has to have a display port. And I'm pretty sure every PC GPU has a display port. All right. I'm not fighting here. I'm just kind of showing you how it looks so you guys can see it a little bit. Okay, let's get a little bit faster here. And the response time and the input lag, it's like barely noticeable here. You know, to me personally, I prefer playing on a monitor because on a monitor you can spend a lot of time playing instead of playing it on the television. You know, television, it's you know, it's those LED backlit lights will definitely, you know, strain your eyes, and that blue UV light will definitely be a big issue. But if you're doing live streams, look, every person I know, I mean, and I know a lot of these guys that do live streams, every single person that does live streams, whether it's the Mixer, Twitch, or YouTube, they all are using monitors to live stream. Why? Because they can do it for a long period of time. Their eyes will not be strained because you're not getting too much of the UV light with the monitor, especially on this IPS monitor. It'll be easy on your eyes if you're using warm color. I use warm color 1, and I also use a contrast to 70, so that way the contrast is not blasting too much, and it has a really decent peak brightness, so it's really not going to be hurting you too much. I mean, all in all, to me, monitor, it's something where you're going to be getting much better performance, much better enjoyment. You know, here we can jump into Call of Duty really quick if you guys want me to, and I can show you how Call of Duty looks on it. So do I recommend this monitor? Absolutely. I totally recommend this monitor. You should definitely get it. But get it for like a good, reasonable price. Don't be if you know, don't pay 400 or 450 or 500 for this, okay? It's not worth that much. I was lucky enough to get it for 300, you know. Because remember, if you're gonna pay 500 for a 4K monitor, then you might as well get a 4K TV with HDR. Add a little extra 100, whatever, and get like a 4K HDR. You can get TCL 55, P605. So you don't want to spend more than 300 for a 4K monitor. That's my advice to you. Remember, everything I tell you here is just my opinions. You know, you don't have to buy something because I tell you to buy it. I'm just letting you know the value and the opinion of what I think of this monitor. There's a new update available, so I don't know how long this is gonna take. Let's see. Okay, let's hit Xbox Live. Hold on a sec. It's loading right now. All right, just bear with me, guys. I don't want to edit the video. I just want you guys to see everything as it is. You know, a lot of people are editing videos, but they're not showing you exactly what they've been through. I want to show you exactly how long the loading time takes and everything. You know, I'm not a fan of editing videos because when you edit videos, you know, you could easily hide something that happened. Okay, you can easily do that. Here, hey, you can see it looks great, runs great. It's just overall a better performance and better experience you're gonna be getting with the 4K monitor, LG IPS 4K monitor. If you currently want to get this monitor, I think you can get it in Best Buy. Best Buy has it a lot, and here you can see like my controller a little bit. Hold on, like right here. You know, this is my favorite part of the Call of Duty, to walk around here and just kind of mess around. Go to shooting range, talk to other people. It's kind of like that Steam room. You know, when you go to Steam room and you chill out with everybody in the lobby, it's kind of like that, and it's really cool. And other people can join you too. Like there's some dudes over here, there's some guy over here, so we all can kind of like shoot, you know, talk and chit chat. And this is a great idea, and I like that Sledgehammer has done this. This is a pretty cool idea. And this is definitely one of the best Call of Duties, honestly, I have played so far. I mean, I can't say how great everything is, from campaign to a very healthy campaign to multiplayer. Really, it's definitely worth it, every penny, man. Sledgehammer, they're going back to its roots. They're back, you know. And I would like to see Black Ops go back to 80s, you know, and 60s or 70s. There's so much they need to tell us, the story about, you know, what happened during that period. So I would like to see Black Ops go back to 80s, you know, do some more stuff during the 80s, and that'd be great. All these, you know, special ops missions and whatnot, you know. I don't think we were ready for futuristic Call of Duty. It just didn't work out. You know, hold on. Sorry about that. I hit the camera. So as you can see, it runs great. No issues here. Runs pretty good. Now what you're seeing down below, that is my aim controller. I use that aim controller for the PlayStation VR. It works with Doom and a bunch of other games like Sunshine, Arizona, and of course Farpoint. It works the best with the Farpoint because it's utilized for Farpoint. Recently, Farpoint got this new add-on called Versus, so that's pretty cool. I need to check that out. Like, there's so much stuff I have to check out, guys. There's so many games I need to get to, I need to try. But here, as you can see, it runs good. It looks great. Obviously, my camera here, it's really not doing justice. This is something you have to see for yourself, just to appreciate how beautifully it looks. You know? Okay, let's go down to the beach. And I don't know, maybe there's one more game I can show you. I don't know. I think I showed you Forza. Well, anyway, there you have it, guys. The monitor, it's great. I highly recommend it. You know, like I said, not only is your Xbox One X gonna look great on it, but also your PlayStation 4 Pro is gonna look great on it as well. I will test some more games on this thing. You know, I will test the Destiny 2. I will test a Player Unknown. There's a bunch of stuff, bunch of games I need to test on it, and of course Halo. What are they doing over here? What's going on? Hold on. Here, Big Boss is here. So yeah, in the end, if you can find it really cheap, I would say go with this monitor, go buy it, purchase it. But I wouldn't go $500. I wouldn't spend that much. I wouldn't go that far. I would go as far as maybe 350. Like don't go above 300. Like if you can get it for like 300, go with 300. But once you start hitting 400, it's kind of like, you know, you could be getting something like a 4K television that's 55-inch or something, you know, with HDR. So you have to take that. Look, if you already have HDR television and you're looking for a good monitor and you can get this for 350, let's say with tax and everything, 380, then I guess you can go with it, you know. But again, I don't know your financial situation. See, I cannot just simply say, oh, it's 350, it's not a big deal. Well, maybe it's not a big deal for me, but maybe it's a big deal for you, because I don't know every and each individual person financial situation, you know. And I mean, 350, it is a big deal for some people. Yeah, even 250 is a big deal for some people. So, you know, you have to kind of like, that's something you have to figure out on your own. Is it worth it? Do you really need it? If you're live streaming a lot, and you're planning on live streaming, and you're planning on doing Call of Duty, Battlefield, a bunch of other games, and that's something that's gonna make you money while you're doing the Twitch and Mixer and all these other streaming, you know, services, then to you, I can see a benefit, because you do have inputs on this monitor that you can connect your PlayStation, Xbox One X, Pro, Xbox One X, and your PC, so you can stream all your games on this monitor and enjoy it. There's another solution. There's a 1K solution, or as you guys like to call it, not a real 1K, but it's a 1080p, which is 1.2K or something like that. 1080p monitor from Asus. It's only 180, you know, but again, I'm just giving you options here. You will have to decide what is it you're looking for. Remember, when you're buying something, when you're purchasing anything, you got to ask yourself, hold on a second, is this worth it? Am I going to benefit from this, or am I really going to be using this, or is it going to be collecting the dust? If you're going to be purchasing something and it's just going to collect the dust, well, then what's the point? You know, I don't think that's kind of like a stupid financial decision to make. You know, if you work hard for your money, so I mean, you don't want to spend it on something that you don't need. All right, so at the end of the day, I'm just here to tell you how I feel about this monitor. Whether you can afford it or not, or purchase it or not, you know, that's the whole other issue. But in general, is this monitor worth it? Is it a great 4K monitor? Yes. I've looked at some other 4K monitors, and to me personally, this one here really has fantastic IPS, vibrant color panel. You can look from each angle, and it really looks great. So I would personally say yes. It looks great, and you're definitely going to benefit with your Xbox One X and your PlayStation 4 Pro and your PC with this monitor. So bottom line is, yeah, it's worth it. But at the end of the day, ooh, who is this? Hold on a second. Who is this? Inspect soldier. Ooh, red hot. Let me invite the player. I'm just kidding. Let's add her as a friend. Here we go. Why not? I'll tell her I'm like a very famous YouTuber, and that I'm the Solid Snake. Colonel, it cannot be Naomi. Is this Naomi? So there you have it, guys. Hopefully you like this video. Remember, I'm just here to give you my opinions. At the end of the day, it's gonna be up to you to decide whether or not, you know, you need it or you don't need it. I'll say one more time, if you're streaming a lot and that's where you're gonna be making your money, then yeah, this is something that'll definitely help you out. It has 3 different inputs, including DisplayPort. You can connect your PC, your 2 consoles, so you can, right out the gate, you're good to stream on this thing. So if you're a streamer, yeah, this monitor will definitely do it. Okay. But if you're just somebody who casually wants to inspect this monitor and just see if it's something you like, I guess you could do that, and you can return if you don't like it, right? But remember, don't go above 500. I wouldn't pay 500 for this monitor. I would just go 300 maximum. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Happy holidays. Hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully the information that I gave you here can help you decide whether or not this is something you want to invest or purchase. Thank you and take care. Now I got to talk to this Red Hot SA8.